Hello, I'm Albert with Two Tribes Primal Living, and coming to you today because today is a big day for me and my wife, Nikki. Today we made an announcement that we were going to be leaving Texas and heading to New Mexico to accept an opportunity for off-grid living, which means we will have no water, running water. We will have no electricity. We will have no sewage. Um, we're miles away from anybody else. So we're going to take that opportunity, and we made that announcement today to our family, friends, acquaintances, customers, and clients. Um, this journey didn't actually just start today. It's been a journey that's been going on for quite a few years now. I would say that we actually took our first step in this journey back in 2018. There was a series of events that led up to where we are now and where we've progressed to. One of those events being that after we moved in together, after we got married and moved in together, we had a bunch of our excess possessions in a storage unit, and that storage unit ended up getting burglarized, and we lost a lot of possessions. You know, there was a lot of cool shit in that storage unit. There was, my drums, generators, tools, her furniture, my, furniture that we didn't need. So there's a lot of cool shit in there that we lost, and a lot of things with sentimental value, and for her and for me too. I mean, there was things in there that I had 20 something, 30 years, things that she had accumulated over the years. But after we processed, what all that stuff really, really meant to either one of us, it was like, oh, it's just stuff. I mean, we have stuff here, that was excess stuff, but it was as if the universe spoke to us, because that message resonated in both of us. Once we processed that, hey, all our stuff is gone, that extra stuff is gone, it's like almost led to the realization that some of the stuff that we had now was completely unnecessary, and that we didn't need it. It was just stuff. We had a 3-bedroom house, and we had rooms that we never even sat in. We didn't watch TV. We sat in the living room. We didn't have, we could go months without sitting on a couch or using a coffee table or even a kitchen table, or the dining room table. So, we made a decision that we would sell the house, and it was almost as if the universe was guiding us along the way, that there was an energy literally guiding us, because we had made a declaration that if we can sell the house by this date for this much money, then we'll sell it. And guess what happened? We got what we were asking for the house, and on that day, so we had literally 30 days to get out of our house. And so we went on this mad rush of shedding possessions, and we listed a lot of things for sale, and we sold a lot of stuff, and it was just like, what do you want for this? I don't know. Get rid of it. We'll take what they give us on it. So, it was almost liberating. I mean, I'm not gonna say almost liberating. It was liberating, and so the things that we did hold on to, we knew we weren't going to be homeless, because we have a business. Actually, we have 2 businesses in one building, and we had already kind of designated an area where we were going to, create a tiny living space for ourselves, and that was a task all its own, because we run 2 businesses during the week, and it wasn't just like we could just shut down and go to building. So we worked on this tiny area for, 2-3 months on the weekends, and we created a space where we could live, where we could sleep, where we do laundry and cook our meals, and we have a shower and bathroom, and we have everything we need, but up until that point, it was, kind of like we lived we slept in an air mattress during the week for, 2.5, 3 months. And we made it work, and we would take our clothes to the laundromat and go do laundry at the laundromat, and there was some inconveniences, or what people would consider inconveniences, but for us it just became life. And then once we did finish our little living area, we just transitioned right into it. So it wasn't as if we lost anything. Now it was almost easy to get comfortable here, because we wake up in the morning, and we take a shower, and we eat our food and make our smoothie or whatever we do in the morning, and we're already at work. We don't have to drive anywhere. We don't have to fight traffic. There's zero stress. So it got really comfortable here really fast, and a lot of people would look at us and go, "You people are insane, because I don't see how y'all live in a building." But we're not about the pretty yard and the trim bushes and the 2 car payments in the driveway, and then all the things that go with keeping up with the neighbors and keeping up with as I would say, keeping up with the Joneses. That's not us. We're not interested in that. So it's quite simple for us to live simple, and I think society has lost connection with that mindset. It's like there are no frugal lives. If you live frugally, you must be poor, or you must be in poverty, or if you ride a bike or don't have a car, there must be something wrong with you. But that's the perception that the TV and all these corporations and marketing schemes have manipulated people into believing. But that's not us. So we got quite comfortable here, but we still have the expense of operating 2 businesses with insurance and utilities and accounts that we have to pay on, employee that we have to pay, all these expenses that continue to accumulate month after month after month after month, and it gets expensive, being a productive, what they would call a productive citizen in society. The perception of a productive citizen in society, and I've run my business for going on 15 years here in this town, and I've lived here 48. Been in my line of business for 30 years, so I think I've contributed my productivity to society in a sense. But now it's time for me to start living for me, and for her to start living for her. So we accepted this off-grid living opportunity to find balance within self, within us as a couple, within us as 2 perspectives in this physical world, trying to make sense of things. So we're going through the second stage of shedding material items. We're going to sell off, the gym. We have all the equipment in the gym. I have my electronic repair business, and all the fixtures and equipment and stuff that goes along with that business, desk and benches and test equipment. All that stuff is going to be sold, and I'm no longer going to do that after 30 years. I'm done with that part of my life. So it's going to be a journey. We've never lived off grid. I'm not a farmer. She's not a farmer. She's not a rancher. I'm not a rancher. So we really don't we really don't know the ins and outs of what we're getting into, but we're not stupid people. We are self-reliant type people. We're physically, mentally, spiritually strong people. There's not anything that you can throw at us that we're not going to figure out. There's not any challenge that you're going to throw at us that we can't figure out. So it's where we belong. It's where energy is pulling us to, is New Mexico in the mountains, 8,800 feet above sea level, and we're gonna do it. And it's idiots like that you know, living in the city who have no regard for other people. They, you know, I'm not gonna miss that idiot. So off that rant, but you know, we're going back to our ancestral roots. Me being, you know, of Native American descent, my wife being of Norwegian Viking descent. Our ancestors knew something that we don't know. Our ancestors possessed knowledge of rhythms and cycles and vibrations of nature and of the universe that we have completely become so disconnected from. And people wonder why they're stressed out or addicted or overweight or sick or you know, on the verge of nervous breakdown, or even on the verge of suicide, you know. And it's all these low vibrations that surround us, and you know, we escape from this life now into nature just to recharge, and so we're going to take that step towards staying charged this time. I don't want to have to recharge from my day. I don't want to have to recharge from my week or my month or my life. I don't want to have to recharge from that, from the expenditure of dealing with negative energy. So we made that decision, and so, you know, it itself is going to be a process. You know, we've didn't decide this today. We've actually been working on this for quite a few months now, ever since we sold the house. And you know, we always knew we were heading in this direction. So here over the last few months, you know, it's been really tightening up on spending money, but continuing to prepare with, you know, things that we know we're going to need, like solar panels and water filtration system. We got to, you know, I scour the internet for great deals on solar panels and solar charging units and batteries and you know, a Berkey filter, you know, so because there is water available on the property, and there are different. There's a town about an hour away. There's not idiots like that out there running their cars as loud as they can, so I'm not going to miss that. Jeez. So anyway, we are going to be documenting this journey from this day forth as what it's going to take, you know, because, you know, we've accumulated things. We've gotten the medication that we may need. We've got to put together, you know, herbs and seeds and supplements and you know, like I said, things that we know right off the top, the essentials of what we're going to need to be out there: tools, equipment, clothing. You know, like I said, we're not stupid people. We're not going to show up out there and die. So I know a lot of people are going, you don't know what you're getting into. Go camping with me, and you'll figure out that I know what I'm doing. So. You know, but it's not gonna. It's just gonna. It's going to be our life. So there's no going back after we launch this. We're out there. You know, and it takes mind, body, and spirit strength to be out there. We already understand this. We watched the YouTube videos of people who have attempted it, and I miss my family, and I miss the barbecues, and I miss the celebrations, and I miss the holidays, and I miss all this shit that is basically why you're fucking wrecked to begin with. So that's not us. We're not those people who are going to miss barbecues and parties and in holidays. We've already shed all that dead weight. You know, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it, but it's just not who we are. We are prepared mentally for what lies ahead. You know, we've said our goodbyes to the past and what the past holds or held at some point, and so you know, this journey is going to be something that is going to bring us into that life that we seek. You know, I know that there's videos, and the internet is full of information, and people have a tendency to either skew towards the good and only the good, or skew towards the bad and only the bad. And they make their decisions in life based on those goods and bads. But in the middle is where you'll find a harmony. That's where you find that balance of okay, this isn't so great, but it's not so bad, or this is not so bad, it's pretty good. And that's what I'm looking for. That's what we're looking for. You know, you look at society as a whole today now, and it's amazing what people can get comfortable with. They can get comfortable with being in debt. They can be comfortable working a shitty job. They can be comfortable being fat and lazy and unhealthy. They can be comfortable stressed out to where medication is making it all better. They can be comfortable into the depths of addiction, and they don't even question it. So I can preach to you about comforts and discomforts and all that bullshit that comes along with it, because I've overcome it. I'm like I said, I'm not a stupid person, and neither is my wife. So we're going to document this journey. We're going to document this journey from now, you know, and till we get out there and we start building. We do have a cabin that has already been prepared for us. It's way smaller than what we're staying in now, so there's going to be some adjustments that need to be made. So here we have water, electricity, gas, all the necessities. So, you know, we're gonna transition into a life without that. So stay with us. You know, I know it's not going to be easy, but the life, you know, we choose for ourselves here in society, it's not very easy either. You know, I always ask the question. You know, you got a microwave, you've got a car, you've got a iPad or an iPhone or a TV, and you have air conditioning, and you have heating, and you turn a knob and water comes out of it, and you hit a switch and a light comes on, and all these conveniences and simplicities in life. But is your life any easier with all that stuff, or are you just a little bit more stressed out? Because now when you're shopping, somebody can say, hey, by the way, can you pick this up for me? Or hey, can you stop here? Or hey, can you pick me up? You know, you're just as stressed out and just as obligated to other people's expectations of you today, even more than you were 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 10 years ago. So follow us, subscribe to us, like us. We'll keep you updated. I am looking forward to making these videos, because it was videos just like this that helped me to understand that there's more to this world, there's more to life than what you see in front of you, what you hear, what you taste, what you feel. There are so many things going on in an existence that you can't see, you can't feel, you can't hear, and you can't taste them. You definitely can't smell them. So, you know, those are the things that we should be in tune with. Those are the energies that we should be in tune with. Those are the the directions that we should be heading towards in life. And those are the higher vibrations of the universe trying to lead you into abundance and prosperity. But when you listen to the lower vibrations of materialism and vanity and all the gluttony and all those things, those are the lower vibrating frequencies of the universe. And I'm not saying they're bad, I'm not saying they're good. They just are, just like everything else is. It just is. But you have to find where you resonate and where you thrive and where you prosper and where you multiply, not just in possessions, but in knowledge and in wisdom, and sharing that knowledge and wisdom with others. And you know, like I said, it's videos like this that have helped me and helped my wife along the way in making decisions that are not about the big agenda for the corporations or the education systems or the medical community or the religious systems or the political systems. These are agendas for us. This is our life. This is our experience in this physical world, and it's a good idea to make the best of it that you can. So I know there's a lot of off-gridders out there who have already been out there and who have been in it for years or just starting off. But if there's anything you want to share with us, if there's anything you want us to know, drop us a comment. If there's anything if you think I'm an idiot, drop a comment and let me know I'm an idiot. But you know, subscribe, share this, and let us know how we're doing, what we should do, how we should do it. You guys know more than I do, so I leave it open, and I leave the platform there for you to jump upon, and you can let me know how we should do it, why we should do it, and when we should do it. So, peace out.